Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to study the structure of the upper arch, also called as maxillary arch. So first, enumerating the parts of the maxillary arch, what are the important parts or important structure we can see in maxillary arch in this. Basically, in the anatomy of the maxillary arch, what we can see are the structures or the following. Number first is incisive canal. Number second is incisive foramen. Number third is foramina of scrappa. Number fourth is palatine process of maxilla. Number fifth is horizontal plate of palatine bone. Number six is greater palatine foramen, and number seven is lesser palatine foramen. So this is basically the diagrammatic representation of the maxillary arch, and here we are going to discuss the different structures and the parts of the maxillary arch that we enumerated first, so that we can determine easily that which structure is present where and how the structure looks like. So starting from this, as this is a maxillary arch, there we can see the teeth. These are molars, premolar, canine, and the incisors. This is canine, this is two premolars, and these are three molars. So and this is the first structure we're going to study is the incisive foramen. Basically, this is the incisive foramen, which having the four main holes like structures. There is two are called incisive canal, and these two are called as foramina of scrappa. So this is basically the incisive foramen having four structures with two of these are called incisive canal. Two holes basically are called incisive canal, and two holes are called as foramina of scrappa. So and there is the so they were discussing these parts. This is actually called as palatine. These two are actually called as palatine process of maxilla. Actually, they are the part of the maxillary bone, but they are forming the palate, so we can call them as palatine process of maxilla. And behind this is the horizontal plate of palatine bone. Palatine bone has basically the two components, vertical component and the horizontal component. So we can say that this is the horizontal component of the palatine bone. And also we know that and the facial bone are present in pairs. So these have this is the one part of palatine process of maxilla, and this is the other part. This is the other palatine process of maxilla. And so there is the one palatine process, horizontal plate of palatine bone, and there is the second horizontal plate of palatine bone. And two main structures that are present in horizontal plate of palatine bone, we are going to discuss these. These are basically the canals from which, as we discussed, that important of the foramen is to pass the structures. So there are basically two foramen, actually the three, but we call them two for or convenience. So this is the major one that is called as greater palatine foramen, as that is in palatine bone. So according to the bone, this is called as greater palatine foramen, and also this is greater, and these are the smaller. So these are, and also in the palatine bone, so we call them the lesser palatine foramen. So these are the main structures that are present in the maxillary arch. So enumerating these again, this is the incisive foramen. These two are incisive canal, and these two are called as foramina or scrappa. So coming towards these structures, this is the palatine process of maxilla, and this is also the palatine process of maxilla. And this is the horizontal plate of palatine bone, and this is also the horizontal plate of palatine bone. And two important structures we must know are the greater palatine foramen and lesser palatine foramen, as they are present in the palatine bone. And from this, greater palatine nerve and lesser palatine nerves are passed respectively. Basically, the name greater and lesser are given on the basis of their anatomy. And this was the whole of the lecture about the structure of the maxillary arch. Thank you so much at the end.